Well, we're having a great time this morning. Welcome back to 8th Annual Today All-Star Thanksgiving. We're calling this part, the final part, Things I Always Do. We've got 8 of our All-Star chefs here to tell us one thing that's non-negotiable when it comes to their holiday meal. We do this from experience. You guys are the pros. It's something that is a must-do for people watching. Marcus Samuelsson, we're going to start with you.
Yes.
Just please, everybody start with I always, and then fill in the blank.
I always have my drinks ready for my guests. This is my delicious Swedish plug.
Yes. What do you serve, Marcus?
Nice.
People walk into the Samuelsson house. What is it?
So this is
Well,
red
sangria?
wine. Yeah, basically a Swedish sangria, but warm.
Yep.
And it has cinnamon.
Get 'em
and
toasty
cloves.
early.
Exactly. Super delicious. Super
Very good.
delicious.
Melissa Clark, you're up. I always
gather leaves from my backyard to put on the table because I am cooking. I do not have time to do a fancy table arrangement. These are beautiful. Put them on the table. They're sustainable. At the end, you just throw them out, and they're so pretty.
That works better if you
Beautiful.
don't have a dog, by the way.
Yeah.
Next up is Elizabeth Heiskell. Elizabeth?
I always make sure that I have to-go containers. It's the best way to make sure your guests know when to leave. So when you're ready for them to head on out the door, hand them this, open the door.
But I haven't had dessert yet.
Good day. Good
I have
day,
to go?
good day.
Okay. Very good. JJ Johnson, you're up.
I always have a sharp knife, and I make sure everybody in my house has a sharp knife.
Good idea.
It's key because you're going to see this beautiful turkey. You don't want that turkey to be shredded. So if you can't sharpen your knife, you can go to your local hardware store.
They'll do that?
You can call. There's people that show up to your house in a truck that will sharpen your knives.
Wow.
But the knife is the most important part to make sure the meal looks and tastes good.
Don't let
Trust
those
me.
people come into your home. You go to them in the
You go to them. Don't let them come in.
Especially if they've got a knife. Hetty McKinnon.
So I always create these little place settings with these cute little apples.
Adorable.
Put that on every plate, and that way everybody knows where they're sitting, so no fights at the table.
90% of this country will do that now. Thank
Yes.
you. Our pal Matt Abdoo. Matt, what do you got
Hey
there?
guys, I always like to take my turkey after it's been brined and put it in your refrigerator without anything on top of it. It's going to help dry out that skin. So when it comes time to put that butter on it, we don't all have Martha Stewart at our homes to butter our turkey for us. So it'll help get that butter to really adhere to that turkey really well. So when it comes time to roasting it, you're going to get a nice crispy skin.
Maya-Camille Broussard, great to have you. You always?
I always use the lids of mason jars to make individual pies because, moderation is key when it comes to sweets.
Well, that's a great idea.
So I just take the lids, put a little bit of crust in it, puncture some holes in it, of course, to dock the crust, and then fill it with
Just
whatever
make little
filling you
minis.
like. Minis.
That's awesome.
What a great idea.
Well done.
Pop-Tarts. Alejandra Ramos.
Hello.
What do you
I
got?
always keep the sink clear. So you take. I also
What?
always make my husband do the dishes. And I put Al Roker to work. Keep a tub filled with soapy water. You can put the dishes in there after you scrape them, and then afterward you can do the dishes or have someone else do the dishes for you.
Well, that is fantastic. How about a round of applause for all of them? More holiday cooking coming up in a little bit. We're going to see you guys in the 3rd and 4th hours. And again, don't forget to scan that QR code there to find and save all 20 of today's recipes so they are ready for you when you need them. Thanksgiving is 1 week. What did we learn today? You guys are fantastic. Thank you for all those great, useful tips. We appreciate it. And we're back after a quick check of your local news and weather. But stick around.